The deadly plot of ISIS that has now been exposed. The ISIS is trying to radicalize youth during the unrest in Delhi. That plot has now been exposed here on your channel. A picture from the violence in northeast Delhi is being used by the Islamic State in a magazine asking Muslims to unite and join their cause. The revelation was made after investigating agencies found posters online, newsletter by an Indian subcontinent-focused Islamic State-aligned media unit that was an encrypted chat network. Pradeep Dutta now joins us live. Pradeep, the ISIS is now trying to fish in what they think is troubled waters, and they're instigating Muslim youth of this country.
Yes, you are absolutely right. In fact, India has always been on the radar of ISIS. They had been trying their level best initially. They tried to do in Kashmir Valley. Now they are trying to, as you rightly said, they are trying to fish in the troubled water, but they are trying to instigate youth. And already we have seen that the posters have come on the Telegram where the ISIS is asking the Muslim youth to unite, because they are trying to use these Delhi riots to further brainwash and indoctrinate young minds so that they can disintegrate India. And nobody else, but in fact Pakistan seems to be part of that plot, because ISIS ideologues are operating from the Pakistani soil, and everybody knows how these Pakistan army, they are like cowboys, and the fundamentalists were the murderers. They are trying to use ISIS now this time for the purpose, and ISIS is trying to instigate, mobilize, provoke youth. And that is one of the reasons that here on Times Now from day one we had been saying that it is neither the Hindu nor the Muslim who has died, but it is basically the Indian who got killed because of this riots that took place in Delhi. So this is the time for the Indians in fact to unite and boldly face all these troubles and try to unite and give a befitting reply to all these elements who are trying to disintegrate country at this point of time. We have seen that similar kind of a modus operandi was adopted by ISIS in Kashmir Valley also for 2 to 3 years. They tried their level best on several occasions. There were several, when the youngsters came out on the street, they were waving ISIS flag. And the similar kind of ideology is now being transferred through cyberspace. And they're using the cyberspace in fact to provoke young minds in India, because they are trying to utilize these rights for their benefit, because they feel that this is the only way they will be finding a breeding ground where they can brainwash youth and make them join their cadre. So ISIS is hell-bent to do so, because they believe in Ummah, and they had been doing it in different parts of the world. They had tried in Kashmir Valley, and now they think that the Delhi will be a kind of an opportunity for them to further recruit youngsters and add them into their cadre, and they can spread their tentacles and form a kind of a base in India too. They had been trying their level best in the past. They haven't succeeded, though some of them had joined Al-Qaeda in Kerala. We have seen that many of the youth from that area had gone. They had been fighting in Syria and several places. Some of them have died. But still, so far, they haven't succeeded in fact, mobilizing Muslim youth. Because the Muslims in India, they stand for the idea of India. They've always given them a befitting reply. And this time,
desperate attempts have been made by the ISIS to infiltrate. The threat is very real, but thankfully, Indian youth have not been instigated yet.